The Philippines is known for its beautiful islands, beautiful people, and warm hospitality of the Filipinos all over the world. One more thing that the Philippines is known for is its love for basketball. Some would even say that basketball is basically a religion to the Pinoys, a testament to which is the presence of a basketball court in almost all barangays in both rural and urban areas. With that being said, the National Basketball Association, or NBA, is also loved dearly by the average Filipino person. Daghan kay fans ang NBA sa Pilipinas, uy! Basta finals. Whether we are aware of it or not, we all have a number of friends who suddenly become a so-called solid fan of a certain NBA team who reaches the finals, despite of them never expressing support to them previously, but are suddenly a solid fan out of the blue. It is undeniable that a large number of Filipino NBA fans only gives their attention to the NBA once the playoffs is started, which begs the question, how much does the average Filipino NBA fan know about the NBA regular season? Today, we're going to take a look at how the NBA operates during its regular season. We will be discussing the amount of games played and how much does it affect the team's chances of winning a championship. This is the NBA 101 for casual fans, regular season. But before we proceed, if you like these types of contents, please, for me, like this video, subscribe to these channels for not only would it help out a ton, but I would very much appreciate it. And with that being said, let's begin. The NBA, or the National Basketball Association, is composed of 30 teams in total. 15 coming from the Eastern Conference and the other 15 from the Western Conference. Each conference has 3 different divisions composed of 5 teams each. For the Eastern Conference, we have the Atlantic Division, Southeast Division, and the Central Division. For the Western Conference, we have the Pacific Division, Northwest Division, and the Southwest Division. The Atlantic Division is composed of the Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, and the Toronto Raptors. Southeast Division are composed of the Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, and Milwaukee Bucks. For the Central Division, we have Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, and the Milwaukee Bucks. For the Western Conference, we have, of course, from the Pacific Division, the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Clippers, the LA Lakers, the Phoenix Suns, the Sacramento Kings. For the Northwest Division, we have the Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Utah Jazz. For the Southwest Division, we have the Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, the New Orleans Pelicans, and the San Antonio Spurs. Each team will play a total of 82 games for the regular season, and since every team plays in its individual city, they will have something that is called a home court, or basically a court which is located in a city that they play for. Some of the most popular arenas include the Staples Center, Madison Square Garden, and the TD Garden. Each team will play 41 games in their home courts and 41 games at the road. Every team will be playing 4 games against other teams from their own division, totaling to 16 games. They then will be playing against other teams in their conference for 3 to 4 games, totaling to 36 games. And finally, they will be playing against all the other teams in the opposite conference twice for a total of 30 games. If we took that in perspective, 4 games against the 4 other teams in the same division, equating to 16 games, 3 to 4 games against all the other teams in the same conference, equating to 36 games, and lastly, 2 games against all the teams in the opposite conference, which equals to 30 games, and a total of 82 games for an entire season. The top 6 teams in each conference will qualify for the playoffs as the 1 to 6 seeds respectively, while the top 7 to 10 teams will participate in the play-in tournament. The 7th and 8th teams will play a game to identify which team will officially land the 7th seed, while the 9 and 10 teams will be playing a do-or-die game in which the winner will face the loser of the 7-8 matchup to identify who will officially land the 8th seed. After the play-in tournament, the playoffs will commence. The top 4 seeds of both conferences will have the home court advantage, meaning the better seeded team will have the 4 out of the possible 7 games played in their home court. The 1 seed will be facing the 8th seed, the 2nd seed will be facing the 7th seed, the 3rd seed will be facing the 6th seed, and the 4th seed will be facing the 5th seed, while all the other teams who have not qualified for the playoffs will have the better chance of getting a lottery pick for the upcoming draft. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to this channel so you'll be updated with our future updates. And with that being said, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.